Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good wherever you are. JP here with Lynn Brizy, and this is the WordPress edition. Welcome to a brand new series that focuses on creating an entire website with multi-pages, including blogging, totally free, using Brizy as your page builder. And the theme we will be choosing for this one is Bloxy. All of this done in WordPress. Yes, come with as little as you know and learn how this powerful builder works. Also this great theme called Bloxy. And let me show you what we're going to create. The website we'll be creating is for you as an individual in mind, something that you can use to promote yourself if you are a freelancer or you are a gigger or you just want a small little business site that you want to create. This one is going to be perfect. We've got 5 pages, a home page, an About Us page, services, a news section, and then contact. The first part here starts with a great hero section, and then under that we're going to list your services as well as give a PDF download that people can get about work that you've created. Then here is a little bit about yourself, just to promote yourself, and below that a great slider, which we refer to as a block slider, that is going to give a few testimonials of people who have worked with you and who are super happy with your service and recommending it to the rest of the world. Below this is a global block, something you'll get very excited about in Brizy, that we're going to use on a number of pages so we can repeat it and don't have to do triple the work, where we have a little contact form where people can contact you and also select in relation to what they are contacting you. That's our home page. From here, we jump over to the About You page, a little bit more about yourself, you know, that social status that you want to have there. And we're going to kick it off again with a hero that we're going to save as a saved block. So we can also apply the same hero on other pages and just switch out the content. Below this, we will look at these counters, how to set that up, a little bit of a quote section. And the focus here will be is how to create overlays, negative margins within Brizy. Then we have My Skills. And this was created with a pre-made block in Brizy. We use a pre-made block. We switch it around to our color theme and our content, and it looks like we created it. Another little bit of call to action to get a quote with a link that takes us. And then you see we have that same little contact section at the bottom, exactly the same as the previous one. Remember, this is a global block, which means any changes we make here will affect all the other blocks linked to it. Awesome feature. Then we'll look at services. Note that the hero at the top is very similar to the About hero. That's the whole point about saved blocks. We save one, then we reuse it, but we just switch out the content. No need to recreate everything from scratch. We'll bring in a few more pre-made blocks so that you can get used to it and also see the power of the Brizy page builder. And then I've dropped in another call to action over here, and then build out a section which you're not going to build out. I'm going to let you upload it and show you how you can export and import blocks. So for example, I've created this block, I've exported, I've saved it, and then I'm going to give you a link where you can download it and upload it, and it's boom, just the way I have shown you here. Great if you're working with other teams. And no surprise, here is the same contact section at the bottom again. That's very simple, that's the global block. The next section is not done with Brizy. In the free version, you don't have control over the blogging styling, but you can do that in Brizy Pro. Because we're working with free here, we're combining it with Bloxy, which is a powerful, awesome free theme that you can use for WordPress. And that's what we're going to be using for our headers, our footers, our archive blocks, as well as our single blocks. This is our archive page, and I randomly generated posts here to use. So there's some colors in there and a few have images. And if we click on it to go into a single post, we're going to see a very basic random creation, but we have some social share here, author button at the bottom, and then previous and next that you also can click on with some metadata here. And then the last page is our contact page. We switch back to Brizy, and here we have a different contact form at the top. And I've also included this divider here at the top, so you can see a little bit how we can work with dividers in blocks in Brizy. And then below that, nice, a great map. Love this element, very easy to use within Brizy. What is also important within Brizy is responsiveness. I've designed this site as much as possible to show you 3 ways of creating great websites. The first one is going to be on your desktop display, everything I had just showed you. If I just increase a little bit our display here so you can see it better. Next to that, I have a tablet version and I also have a mobile version. It is very important that how we design will also reflect and work very well on these devices. Immediately I noticed I didn't change the hamburger menu color up there, but just to show you, awesome little slide out drawer from Blocksy. Great functionality that you get with this menu system that we're going to set up within this page. Everything is responsive, which means from one device to the next, it adapts to the screen resolution and makes sure that it looks good on those devices and that it acts good for the user interaction. And that we've done across the site, and you're going to learn all of that. Sometimes I want to cry a little bit because the very first videos I did long ago, we only had to do the desktop version. But now you really need to dive into tablet as well as into the mobile device to make sure it looks good on those devices. Now that you know what we're going to create, let's talk about what you need. To practice along for free, follow the link in the description below to Local, which is a free host server. You install it on your computer and it's a little quick installation and it puts WordPress on your computer. Even with no experience, you'll be able to install it and you'll have WordPress ready in no time. If you don't know how, I will add a link in the description to a video that will show you how to install Local and how to use it. If you have a server, a host that you can use already, use one that has a pre-installed or a one-click installation for WordPress and then follow along. The second tool you will use is Blocksy. Because Brizy Free has a few limitations, for example, blogging, we will need to combine it with the excellent theme, aka Blocksy. And there are a number of good themes on the market. I really love Blocksy, great integration with Brizy, and we'll even look at a few starter sites that are included in this theme made with Brizy. And have a look at what Blocksy does for you. I've also included a link in the description below. There's a pro version as well. In this video, only work with the free version, give you a taste of what you can do with this powerful theme. It is important that we have a theme. Blocksy Free does need that. And this is the work environment within WordPress, that you have a theme that will control our headers and our footers and our blogging. And then we will use Brizy exclusively as a page builder, and that is to build out the content on the page. And that brings us to the last thing we will need. And both Blocksy and Brizy you will download within WordPress, so you don't have to worry about that now. I will show you how to set that up. Follow the link in the description below to Brizy. Brizy also has a pro version, and we will show you how to build out much bigger sites with much more functionality in pro in upcoming videos. But have a look at what you can do with Brizy, this great builder, very user-friendly. I love working with it. And then I think we've reached it. So strap in or strap on, whatever you prefer, and we begin straight away by building out our website in WordPress with Blocksy and Brizy. A reminder though that we'd greatly appreciate your support by liking this video and also subscribing. For details and links on the products we use, please check out the description below. I'll post everything there for you. In the next video, we'll look then at the WordPress installation, clean it up, make a few changes there, and get it ready so that we can begin installing Blocksy and Brizy.